So we open with Britt car shopping. Girl, the way she pulled her leg up while she was in that car, he said, you doing too much. Why are y'all together? He don't want none of your cat. He don't want a piece of your pie. He don't want to chew your bubble gum. Over at Angela, she's getting the champagne. I'm glad that the second Drew gets there, she's called out about lying that Michael Jordan was her cousin. He's related to nothing of the sort. Angela was not impressed by Kelly's food. The grits was underdone. What do I want for dinner? I'm going to keep it cute. I don't know, though. Okay, like Kelly talking to her dog saying, if the ladies act a fool, I want you to sick them. She was clearly joking. But that's going to be a real threat too. Violence against them. That's violence. She's threatening violence. So Kelly, Kamaya, and Cynthia are all hanging out. Kamaya's Kelly's sister. Girl, we got Shamia showing up in Candy's curls. And your outfits are too candy-coated for me. I just feel like you never really care what you wear, and so you're trying and it looks like you're not. It looks like your fashion is insincere. I'm not saying you look bad, it's just like, what is this? So Portia shows up at this event too, and they go over the peace brunch. And they said Britt was, in defense mode, Angela was team twirl. So Britt, however, is ready to bring up Angela's outside baby rumors since she wants to question her license suspension. Oh, God, Drew, you don't want the kids to find out about your divorce because they're actually going to find the truth out about your lesbonics. Because they're going to find the truth. Drew, I know you don't want your kids to find out about mommy and daddy's fighting, but trust and believe, they can hear that shit through the walls. They ain't going to read court documents from Fulton County. I mean, but there is such a real, we just had a chicken. Portia said that she's done with Drew and ready to move on. Oh, we're doing a Cowboy Carter theme in Nashville. I need production to say if they just did it on one show, we can't do it on the other. She's bringing her sister, Lauren, Moneta, Chanel, Ami, and Provi. Who the hell are all these heifers? They don't even look black. I guess they black. They light. They all was light. I was like, who are these women? So she ain't bringing Drew on her Nashville birthday trip. Okay, so Angela gonna bring Drew as a +1. Kelly teaches her daughter how to parallel park. Shamia gets back in the studio with B flat. I wonder if that's Mary's producer and that's why she sings flat, because he is B flat. Oh, God. At least Angela's being honest about this nose job. She said it was a little too pinched, but I was advised to get Botox to blow my nose up a little. Child, this is why I ain't messing with my shit. I'ma just try to diet. Last thing you want to wake up with is a Dwight nose. How dreadful. A nose without oxygen. How dreadful. So Drew and Britt go out at lunch for some lemon drops. Drew said that you came in and all, Kenya's not gonna be here. Well, she's not because of her own actions. Because of a poor reaction. Did you ever sell the cat? Is not an appropriate question. So she's saying, Britt's story is I did webcam for a week in my 20s. I think you did more than that, but that's not my business because sex work is work. Men want to underpay and keep jobs from women, so who are me to judge? Girl! Now, Drew found out the guy whose penis it was from a message board. Britt says, oh, well, if you recognize the dick, then you sucked it. That's definitely something you would recognize. I know that foreskin anywhere. So we go into court with Drew today to try to keep the file sealed, find out how much Ralph has, and get him on out the heezy. However, Ralph don't want to move out the crib that he paid for. See, now the evidence about the cheating, I think you just don't want your lesbonics confirmed. Otherwise, you wouldn't care about the kids finding out about what Ralph did. Shit, he gonna have to face his own music. So the judge ruled to unseal the case. Ralph didn't turn over his financials. and is still in the basement. She calling him a dumbass for that shit in there. You're an idiot. Girl, I want to read it now. I'm going to look up your Fulton County Court documents. I get why he unsealed those records, because Drew loved to lie. Oh, girl, Angela misses the flight and everybody's making fun of her. She had to go back and get her fan. Trust me, your hot flashes will be on the way soon enough. I don't know why you giggling. Okay, so this house looks nice. They got a bartender greeting them. Lord, not a white bolo. Oh, Portia wants to be around girlfriends because she's sad that her little marriage didn't work. So Angela get there and say, you know Drew on the way. Oh, Angela wants to be the mediator to solidify the friendship. Now that's a friendship. But Angela getting along with Britt, everybody's on a good foot. So Kelly brought her stylist since Britt didn't have one. And now they sharing them and got the same titty outlook. So we go out with Portia's friends to Turnip. This ain't really giving us much. I mean, it's a cute girls trip, but I don't know. The fact that it's around Portia, I just don't care. Honestly, I wonder how the season's going to end because I don't care about Kenya. I don't care about Britt. I don't care that the girls don't like her. I don't care about Britt's husband. Kelly, if you were taller, we could care about you. But you need a booster seat. You should have been on Little Women Atlanta. That would have been your forte. Cynthia, you are very much, you have the energy of, I'm just here. Wait a minute. Portia said, if I'm riding you, why are you moving that much? That's not your definition of right. So, I mean, I guess that's what happens when you're with Florida Evans. You know, he ain't gone, hunch. He just gonna lay there. Girl, Drew is at Dennis's hookah bar having her album party. Smart move. She said, I'm not even going to give Portia that much of a plot line. Ooh. And since she doesn't have a husband to talk about, I guess I'm all she does have to talk about. So now you have nothing. Maybe that's why Portia seems so boring. And she want to talk about she didn't realize Angela was on the plane. Heifer, we sick of you too. All right, so now Portia fight with Angela. You're forcing her on my birthday trip, and I'm not going to be mean to her, so you're bullying me. The point of the trip is me. It's my birthday. So Angela wants to cling on to, well, you never told me no, Drew couldn't come, but Portia said your line went silent, indicating I don't want to hear that noise. Angela, I feel this is a housewives faux pas that they all make, but go ahead, heifer. And this was the shit. A weak episode for a weak cast with an even weaker production. So now they're accusing Drew of giving head, supposedly. That was a dud-ass episode.